Welcome to another episode of Blast Off Radio right here on this 105.3 and 1340 where hip hop and R&B live. I am your pilot teasing on the track. And beat this out. I'm here with a different kind of artist. We met the other day. And I just want to see what's popping. What's good with you? This is BBgirl Queens. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I'm so excited to be here. Yeah, at 105.3 representing hip hop and R&B. I love that. It's super close to my heart. I grew up, those are my major influences. Writing, I love writing. I write all my own music. I produce all my own music. I'm the heart and soul of all of that. I am definitely open to collaborations, and I'm so inspired by the local music scene, whether the I love that there is hip hop represented in this area in Fayetteville.
Yes.
I'm actually based in Eureka Springs, so I don't get to see that a lot. But when I come out here, I see rappers, and I know R&B, also other R&B singers that are represented here, and I love that so much.
Well, thank you for coming and thank you for bringing your unique style. Like I said earlier, it's a fusion hip hop, R&B, and trance, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what inspired this style? Because it's such a unique and just different style that we've never. You can't just put a finger on it. It's like you jumping over here and doing this and that. Like, what influenced this?
So right now it says it's an EP on Apple Music and it's on Spotify, and it's Stage 5, BBgirl Queens. I've always been known as BB growing up by my family. Like, that's who I am. That's how everybody knows me, is by BB. And BB is her own person, is her own entity, and it's just always been that way. What inspires me is my connection with the world. I feel like I want my music to be ethereal, and it's just like coming from the ethers. My quote is that I live by is, "I'm the universe expanding itself, and it's happening all around me."
Yes.
So I don't want limits on my music. I want my music to be something that you really feel like you can connect to on a soul level, and that it doesn't divide people. Like, it's a protest in a way of self-acceptance, self-love, be who you are, and share who you are with the world. Who inspired me? Like, actually, you're like, this is so unfamiliar to me. My major inspirations are, like, Drake's at the top of the list still today. I feel like even in the big mainstream, there's a lot of these cool, like, beats going on in the background, and then just like some real lyrical, poetic thesis behind it. So that's where it comes from.
Well, that's great, and that's just a fun-loving, living life, enjoying your thing, basically. Like, no limitations. I like that. That's like making kind of non-binary music. I like that. Like, you're not holding yourself back at all. So, peep this out. What is your latest single?
Ooh. Well, My Boo is the closest to my heart. I definitely have some more music coming soon. That's gonna be great. But My Boo is my first favorite song ever by Alicia Keys and Usher. So I turned that into something that was my own.
All right, and look, since we're at it, we'll get on it right here, right now. Here it is, BBgirl Queens with My Boo.
Woo!
We're gonna jump in after it like we played it, because pretty cool. All right, and that was My Boo by BBgirl Queens. So you said you were inspired by Usher, Alicia Keys, and they
Yes.
dropped that to do that song. So yeah, that song, I remember the video was very big. It was huge. It was in New York. I remember that for sure, the video and everything. So what part of New York you from, and what brought you here?
I'm from Queens, New York. If you know Queens, New York, I'm from Hollis. Janae Aiko, I also believe, was inspired majorly from there. There's a lot of R&B and hip hop inspired in that area. But I went on a journey. I lived there for 18 years of my life. I was born and raised there. I saw a family there. I still visit there. I see myself expanding back into there, but I just threw myself out into the world. I moved to California for a little bit, and it's really opened me up to performing my music. You know, New York can be an intimidating place to start, especially you're like constantly bombarded by bulletin boards and just like the speed of things. I felt like I was always in a rush. And when I removed myself from there, it helped me to see like really who I was. And now we're here in Arkansas, and even more so, it's given me the time to like slow down, be able to actually like write my music, embrace myself. I was attracted to this area actually mostly because of the artists. I've been immersed in art like never before, like as a lifestyle here. You know, like when growing up in Queens, New York, and going to concerts out there, it's always been for me, my experience with music was this big stage and someone who is already like very polished and ahead in the game. And slowly, like as I went to like explore the US, it's given me a more of an opportunity to see people who are going through the motions of polishing their work, becoming an artist, becoming who they are, and that's been a lovely experience to see what it's like to have live music, especially in Arkansas. People learn their crafts of their music, and they play around the fire, and they play at festivals, just like. And it's a very personal experience, exchange with the artist. You, like, at least for me, I've had just a wonderful opportunity to get to know artists on a personal basis and be able to like bridge that connection between the stage and everyday life and like the background of people that are developing artists and that can eventually get to the point where they're, you know, maybe in these more top performing stages in New York.
Well, that's great. You mentioned New York, man. Some heavy hitters from New York, and Queens especially, you know, Howard's Queens especially, Run DMC and Russell Simmons, some of the biggest in the hip hop game, hip hop moguls and hip hop pioneers to do it. So, yes, coming from Hollis, Queens, that is a big thing, and like I said, a lot of heavy hitters from this genre out there. But now, so how can people stay tuned in with you to see all your moves and what you got going on?
Right on. So I'm an artist that's not only in music. Music is a super new thing for me. I'm teaching myself mostly for everything. But I have a bigger community that I'm developing on Cosmic Flip Pro. It's my production company, and I am calling in artists to network and to grow a community of people who are looking for connection, music connections, video connection, photos, just all sorts of arts bridging together and becoming one and becoming this massive explosion of creative expression. So
yes, okay. So again, what's their website in case anybody want to connect with you or just, you know, follow your music? So what's the website again?
It's Cosmic Flip Pro on YouTube. You know, if you want to see my music right now, I got all the music under BBgirl Queens, as we mentioned, and you can also find me on social platforms. I'm more of a elaborate person, so I've expanded to BB Brianna Diaz, B Brianna Diaz. on social media like Facebook and Instagram. I want my name to be known more than like a persona or just like an artist on iTunes.